All right, welcome back in. We are here with Penelope Hocking and Caroline Conti, and we will go ahead and open straight up to questions. If you have a question, just use the raise your hand feature. And Marco.
This question is for Penelope, Mercury College Bay Area Sports Route. It was a rough match from start to finish for your team. But Penelope, can you talk about the one time you guys did have some space that where you were able to get that pass in the box and score the goal on?
Yeah, I mean, we gained a lot of momentum, got a couple corners in the beginning of the half, which we're happy about that we came out in the front foot. I feel like we didn't do that in the first half, so I'm glad that we got the momentum in the second half. And then great service in from Taylor, and then great flick on by Caroline, and then the job was easy after that. Just put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, is this more of a learning lesson at this stage of the season with what Kansas City was able to do to you guys, is dominate and have the possession and just the momentum throughout the whole entire game?
Yeah, I think it's something that we can grow on, getting back to our basics of keeping the ball, being a threat in behind, and with our feet more up the field. But I think it's getting back to that, being just us, and I think that's what we're going to continue on and work on this week for next weekend.
And then, Albertine said that, the mistakes that were made as far as the error in passing that led to their counterattacks and their goals. He said that's very fixable. So, I mean, what do you guys really have to work on this coming week in practice to get ready for your home match coming next Saturday?
I mean, the biggest thing I think is just confidence. I feel like we've lacked a lot of confidence, like turning the ball over. We're just, and that's just gaining that back. Come off a couple losses. We just need to work on getting our confidence back and completing our passes and just, playing on the front foot. I think that's a very fixable thing, and it's in our control.
And then Jordan, she got a bit of injured before in warm-ups there. Did that maybe have an effect on you guys, maybe emotionally, that maybe you didn't know if she was going to play? She did play the full 90, but still, did that kind of maybe affect your guys' I don't want to say enthusiasm, but maybe the confidence part there in the beginning?
No, not at all. We have full confidence in her, and we know she can get the job done, and got another game next week to show it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and finally, again, is this something where you guys can just easily put away because it was a kind of a blowout loss, or is this something you think about and stew over for the next couple of days?
I think all we can do is just learn from it. We have to review it. We have to review the goals. We have to learn from all the mistakes, and it's never fun going into a film session where we're watching our mistakes, but we have to take it as a learning lesson, and then once that's over, we just forget about it and we just can grow from it, and that's all we can do. So just keeping our heads up and staying very positive.
Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Marco.
Thank you.
You guys talked about moving on. The good news is you get to play in front of the home fans. How important is it to head home and play in front of the home fans after a game like this and improve on it?
I think it's just important to find that confidence, as P said. Just grow this week back at home, so I'm not on the road, which is I don't know about me, but I like sleeping in my own bed. But I don't know. I think coming into this week, we just gotta work into it, find the confidence, cheer each other on, and just do the film.
Yep.
All right. Any other questions for these two? Okay, that is it for us. Thanks, everybody.